First of all, I'm not at all eligible to say anything in front of all senior Vaishnavas assembled here. I am very small creature in this material world. As I have been given this service to uh, remember about Guru Maharaj and share whatever I felt Guru Maharaj's presence in my life, and whatever changes came to my life, I would just like to share. But whatever I'll speak, I don't know. I'm not much eligible. There might be so many mistakes. So I beg forgiveness before speaking and beg blessings of all of yours so that I can, whatever I speak with shelter of Srila Guru Maharaj. So yes, as Brinda Vilasini Mataji was playing the video, and I was able to see my Surat family and my London family together in one screen. Because through Guru Maharaj, I have been connected to Radha Vinod Prabhu, Champaklata Mataji, and then all London devotees together. So as Mataji was sharing that I came to Krishna consciousness in 2008 when I was in my college days. And during that time, Pandava Sena programs were going on in Surat, which was established earlier, like few years back. I joined, and it was led by Subal Sham Prabhu, who was instructed by Srila Guru Maharaj to start this youth program in Surat, and named the group as Pandav Sena. So I joined there. I started going in my college days, and somehow I got so much connected to that group, and every weekly program I used to attend over there. And in 2009 or in 10, when Guru Maharaj arrived in Surat, I was able to have Guru Maharaj's darshan. I didn't knew much about how Krishna consciousness is, and what is the Guru Parampara system and all. Somehow I got learnings from Pandav Sena programs and all, and I met Guru Maharaj. In 2011, when Guru Maharaj came to Surat for the program, there was one devotee who was uh, eager to take shelter. So I have been also asked, like, what is your plan for the further Krishna consciousness? And I didn't knew much, but somehow I gathered and I said I should also take shelter, because one or the other day I have to take shelter of a guru and progress in my Krishna consciousness, because always there was a question that how to become a good devotee. So I took shelter from Srila Guru Maharaj in one of the devotees' house in Surat. Then we carried on with the programs in Pandavasena. Every year there used to be one youth festival in Surat, and in that youth festival, Guru Maharaj used to be chief guest all the time, with other guests like Radhesham Prabhu, Bhakti Vinod Maharaj, and then um, Prashanta Mataji, and different devotees used to come every year. And every year this youth festival has to be held in Surat, and we used to give free passes to the students in schools and colleges. They used to come and attend. And every year there was one drama which Guru Maharaj was eager to see most of the times, that what lessons we are giving to the youth. So Guru Maharaj was so enthusiastic while these youth festival programs. Whenever he used to visit Surat, he will be there first, and he will be waiting for the programs and schedules, and then mainly the drama, because devotees were preparing, all the bhaktas were preparing the different dramas on hell, how the hellish condition is, how this material world is, three modes of nature, and all these things. So Guru Maharaj used to like the presentation they were giving through Pandav Sena to the youth. And Guru Maharaj used to empower us so much and give his blessings, and he will encourage us so that we can do more and more drama. And one day Guru Maharaj was saying that you have a really very nice drama team. So Guru Maharaj wanted to take this drama team throughout the world in different places wherever Guru Maharaj is preaching, and Guru Maharaj wanted to take them different places, and then do this kind of dramas, so that the general people, they get to know about this Krishna consciousness and also about the material nature through these dramas. They can give a nice message to the people. Then I carried on following the footsteps of the Vaishnavas and Pandavasena programs. In 2011, we went for a South Yatra from Pandavasena, and we went to Rameshwaram, Kanyakumari, and Srirangam, these places. While returning on the train, by Krishna's arrangement, the train was stopped at one station, and that halt was around 45 minutes. And that 45 minutes were, I can say, it was a discussion on turning of my life, because that discussion went like Guru Maharaj wanted to have a village project in Ujjain. And in that village project, Guru Maharaj wanted 5 young boys who can stay in village, take care of the temple construction, and side by side preach the village people. The idea was that everyone goes for preaching throughout the world, in colleges and in corporate sectors, in the cities, for book distribution and all. But no one goes to the village. Guru Maharaj's idea was that village peoples are very simple hearted, very easy to be preached. They are easy to be, like, taken to the devotional life. So Guru Maharaj had this in his mind, and he shared it with Subal Sham Prabhu uh, during this phone call. And after 45 minutes, when train started, I I was just watching from the window that Prabhuji is walking and talking with Guru Maharaj. And as soon as train started, he was near me and he was with a question that Guru Maharaj has this project. I have already had a talk with 2 devotees. You are the third one. So what do you think about it? And I was like, what should I say now? Because I am in the middle of the train. I'm returning from the yatra, and I don't know what to say. I was just maybe I think I finished my graduation, and we went for this yatra or something, maybe in the third year, and I didn't had any answer. And just seeing my reaction, he said, "Okay, I'll give you, like, 45 minutes. I'll come back and I'll check with you what you are deciding." And I said, "Okay, let's see what I can think of." And I started making my mind, like, what I will say to my parents, what I will say to Prabhuji and all. Somehow, just in half an hour, he was back and with a question again, what happened? I said, I am not able to think anything. Whatever you feel good for me, for my spiritual life, you can take the decision for me and I'll just go for it. So then he said, you are going. I said, okay, I am going. Let's see what will happen. Then further, Prabhuji was asking me to think of, like, living a ashram life. So he sent me to Jain. He brought me to Jain, like, with a group of devotees for 3 days yatra. But then he suggested me to stay for 20 days in Ujjain, just for a trial, because if I'm coming for this kind of project and staying in the ashram, so it will be just like, completely new atmosphere. So he asked me to stay 20 days and then uh, clear the idea, like, how I feel. So I stayed 20 days in Ujjain, attended different classes, and attended the temple programs, and I liked so much, so that I was just, after returning back home after 20 days, I was just praying that as soon as I can possible, I can come to Indore, do some job. Side by side, I can have devotee association, because Indore is so far, so near to Ujjain. And I was praying, and within 1 year's time, Guru Maharaj said, okay, you should come to Ujjain. And we were like, okay, what to say? We didn't say anything. We just took, like, it's because Guru Maharaj, spiritual master, is like representative to Krishna. So whatever words are coming, it should be taken as it is. So we said, okay, Guru Maharaj, we ready to come. We will plan. And, like, we had an introduction, 4 of us. We had an introduction with Guru Maharaj that they wants to come and they wants to, like, serve in the village project. And then there was one another meeting uh, that trip went like, just Guru Maharaj, we had a discussion and then Guru Maharaj left for another programs. And then after a few months, Guru Maharaj came back to Surat. And Guru Maharaj said that, so what's the thing waiting for? You can come now to Ujjain and you can stay there and get trained for 2 months, and then you can serve in the village project. And we were okay, we were fine. And then there Subal Prabhu made this he introduced more nicely. He said about our families, each and every devotee's background and the family background. So he was sharing about me that I have to leave my job because I was supporting my family, and at the same time my father detected with the oral cancer, and I will leave the job. I'll go to Ujjain and I'll serve in the temple services. So the support will not be there. So this Subal Sham Prabhuji, then he said that he will arrange some support from Surat. So then Guruma said that why only Pandav Sena will arrange a support for him. We will also support from the temple. And Guruma said that don't worry about the cancer. Everything will be fine once you are in Ujjain. You will be serving there. Don't worry about it, and everything will be taken care. So after that meeting, I felt relieved that once Guru Maharaj has said, so it will be taken care. So I just depended on Guru Maharaj's words and Radha Madan Mohan. And on the February 2013, we were in Ujjain. I just came and I paid obeisances to the deities, and I made the prayers that whatever Guru Maharaj's words are there, I just tried to come here and follow the words because it is coming through you. So whatever I had, I have just handed it over to you and you take care of it. And the same month there was a operation of my father, and on the same day Guru Maharaj arrived in Ujjain. So I went to Guru Maharaj when just Guru Maharaj arrived and he was just entering his quarter. So I met him on the doorsteps, and I requested Guru Maharaj to give blessings to my father about the regarding the operation because he was going through operation. It was 9 hours operation. So Guru Maharaj, just like as soon as he heard that my father is going through operation, he said like, you should be there, then you should go there. I said, no, Guru Maharaj, if I go, then I won't be able to come back. So I will be okay in Ujjain, but I would beg your blessings so that his operation goes success. So he immediately prayed to Radha Madan Mohan on the doorsteps of the quarter that the operation goes well. And like as we have heard, like whatever prayers are done by the pure devotee, that fulfills. There is no point or there is no doubt. So I found like operation went well, and still my father is okay and healthy, and everything went well. There was no financial support required from my side, so I was not worried for those things. Means all things were taken care by Radha Madan Mohan. So there I felt like whatever things are happening in my life is like because of Guru Maharaj. Because earlier I used to have these questions how I will be progressing in my devotional services, and I was not able to think more on my Krishna conscious things. But as soon as I started taking shelter of Radha Madan Mohan and Srila Guru Maharaj, so the things went on just like rolling a stone is easier, like, but if it is very heavy and it has so many dents, then it is hard to push. But once I met Guru Maharaj and just Guru Maharaj touched it and it rolled like anything, and now it's been 14 years, can be said, or 10 years in temple as well. So this was like Guru Maharaj's mercy. I never thought of these things. In the same month, in February 2013, uh, from temple we were taken to Mayapur Yatra, and there was a GBC meeting going on in Mayapur, and Guru Maharaj sponsored 5 days prasadam for all the GBCs, and that prasadam has to be served. So backup services were required. So they made an announcement in one of the Bhagavatam class in our groups class that if any devotee who has already visited Mayapur and once or twice like that, and if they don't want to go for these yatras now and they want to serve in these GBCs, because Guru Maharaj has arranged this program, so they can raise their hands. And I was the like among the all the devotees to raise the hand. There was Kapil Muni Prabhu, Dheer Gaur Prabhu, and a few other devotees from Ujjain. We all went there and like we got an opportunity. It was Guru Maharaj's so mercy that we were doing the backup services. All the Gurukul boys were serving all the different proper disciples and GBCs while they were coming for Prashadam. The best part we had in that service was that we were cleaning the plates. So whatever remnants were left, we were able to gather it. And every breakfast and lunch, we will gather all the remnants without letting any of the devotee know. And in the end, we will have the feast of all the remnants. Those who are like cleaning the pots, and we were like, keeping hiding it. And all the Gurukul devotees will come first and they will serve like, they are the ambassadors and like they are the special persons to serve the GBCs and Prabhupada disciples. But in the backside, we were feeling like, this is an opportunity given by Guru Maharaj that we are cleaning the plates and like, gathering the remnants. So after all the services has been finished and all the GBCs are left from there, we'll take out all the remnants, sit on like one or two tables all together, like 6 7 10 devotees, and we'll start distributing each other. This is for you, this is for you, this is for you. And like we'll have our plates made, and whatever remnants are there, that was enough for our like meal. But still at that time Sripati Prabhu was cooking, so he will make fresh for us all the time. Sometimes it was pizza, sometimes lasagna. So he will keep for us like because you are doing this service, so Guru Maharaj asked me to take care of you, so this is like specially for you, so you keep it for you. With the remnants we'll get all the things, and like it was a jackpot. So I was seeing like as I just joined the temple, I just tried to surrender myself to the spiritual master and his words, and so much of blessings and opportunity I got uh, in my Krishna consciousness life. So after finishing my 2 months, like in February, March, in April, I have been given the service for the village preaching program under Keshav Prabhu. And there's one another devotee from Surat. We both came together and we were engaged in this service. So we were going to the villages, staying there during nights, and doing Harinam, distributing books. So it was like 33 kilometers from Ujjain away. The place name was Bisa Khedi, and this was our regular routine. Like in one or few days, we will stay in the village. We'll come back and stay in Ujjain for few days. So this one went like for 1 year. I was serving under Keshav Prabhu, and then one day Guru Maharaj asked me to, like he instructed to serve under altar department, where there was a requirement for shipping and all this correspondence things. So for few months, like around 8 9 months, I was serving in altar department, where Guru Maharaj used to come and he will personally take care of the, like he will see the altars and designs and colors, and he will give guidance to Abhay Charan Prabhu and other devotees who are taking care of the painting and all, uh, also the carving and all. So I was seeing like how Guru Maharaj takes each and everything personally. He is present there and he will guide each and everything very minutely, very finely, so that it should be perfect all the time. The same thing I also heard about Govindas when Govindas was running in Ujjain. The prasadam, Guru Maharaj used to personally come and taste the prasadam in Govindas. So the standard was really very high, that the people of Ujjain, when they used to come and have the prasadam over here, they used to be like so much fan of it. So completely they fell in love. Like even currently, like when I'm going outside to the different vendors, there are some bohras, like Muslim bohras. So they used to see me and like, you are from Hare Krishna temple, ISKCON temple. So what is the update of Govindas? Is it still going on? So that question is still coming, like, after so many years of closing of Govindas. So I was just imagining that, like, what was the standard that Guru Maharaj set up in Prasadam. So this was like up till here, and then on my birthday, I was completely new in the temple, so I didn't knew. So I went on my birthday to Guru Maharaj, and I thought, because I got learning from Pandav Sena, that I should go to senior Vaishnavas and get the blessings from Guru Maharaj as well, or senior Vaishnavas. So I went, and I said Guru Maharaj that, Guru Maharaj, today is my birthday, and I would I came to beg your blessings and all. So Guru Maharaj said, okay, okay, sit, sit. Then he asked Sitanath Prabhu to bring some sweet, and he brought some sweet and he gave me, and I was like asking, Guru Maharaj, you are not hanged, you should have this. And like, I was just said this thing, and I was thinking that Guru Maharaj said, no, no, you take it. And then he gave me blessings, and then I came out. But then I was later on thinking, like, I don't know whether I did right or wrong, but I got the blessings. That was good part. But then I felt like, I took up some of the Guru Maharaj's time. He would have done something like, in that particular time. But also I realized, like, Guru Maharaj was always saying that spiritual master is never busy, apart from, like, if there is some requirement of the disciple, and if they have anything to ask, or anytime there is a requirement of like, talking to spiritual master, he was available. I was thinking, like, such a small thing, like, he could have just wished me like that, and he could have sent me back. But he gave me time. He took me in his office. He sat. He made me sit. He gave me the sweets, and then he gave me the blessings. So this was really very nice part that I have seen. This was all before initiation. Then we proceeded towards the initiation ceremony, because it was almost 9 to 10 months in temple. So recommendation was from Ujjain temple itself. So on the 1st of January, like 2014, I was just thinking a day before, we had a meeting with Guru Maharaj about the initiation ceremony, and like, what all things will be happening, what I should be taking care of, 4 regulative principles, then 10 offenses and all. And next day I was just thinking, like, I might be getting some, like, simple name. My name, Karmi name was Vinay, and I was thinking maybe Vinay Chaitanya or Vinay Krishna or something will come. And I didn't knew. I sat, like, one row behind when they were making us sit in the initiation. Then I think Anand Atmaram Prabhu came, and he said that you come here in front. And I was just sitting in the front, and at the first position. And I was like afraid, like, no, first question is going to be mine. I don't know what I will answer, but somehow, like, Guru Maharaj asked, and I gathered myself, and I answered the first offense, and then it went like second, third, fourth, and like that. And the last devotee, he missed. He was unable to say the offense, and like Guru Maharaj was so much angry in that initiation. Like, this is Guru Avagya. I said yesterday to, like, remember the 10 offenses, but still, like, they didn't follow it. So they should have followed it, like, and even they are from the place where I don't go for preaching. I said all these things a bit before, and all this, and he was angry, and I was like, what's going on? Because I was just in, like, front, and everything was like, coming, whatever Guru Maharaj was heavy, and like, as thunderbolt, Guru Maharaj himself says, like, Prabhupada, whenever he rose, like, it is a thunderbolt. So it was, I was able to feel that one. Guru Maharaj invited me, and then he asked me for the 10 offenses. Sorry, not 4 regulative principles, and about the chanting 16 rounds. And then he gave me the beads, and he said, uh, uh, on behalf of Srila Prabhupada, I give you the name Vyasadev. And I was like, what? Like, never thought of this word. Like, even I was thinking today when I was meditating, like, what I will speak. And I was thinking, like, what I will say and all this. at the same time, like, I was thinking that no one in the world I have heard that who has got the name Vyasadev. Like, Veda Vyas is there, or uh, like, something else is there, but not Vyasdev, where the Vyasdev word has been used in Srimad Bhagavatam many times, directly Vyasdev or Srila Vyasdev. So as soon as Guru Maharaj gave the name, and he was like so happy, and like when we see when Guru Maharaj is laughing, like, his shoulder will be like this, jumping. So he was so happy to give the name, and that all in the temple hall there was a big roll, like, Hari Bol, like that. And I was saying, like, something is new happening in my life. I don't know much, but whatever is coming is all Krishna's mercy. Then I paid obeisances to all the deities and came back to my place. But because I was first, I didn't got any garland because there was no garland, and I offered the garland. So by the time I pay obeisances and come back to my place, Guru Maharaj got some garland, and he saw that I didn't had any garland. So he called me, Vyasadev, come here. And then he gave the garland, like, which was completely unique, which was given, like, specially handmade by some devotee, and he offered to Guru Maharaj. He took that garland and he gave me. So all these things were, like, bringing to me, like, it is a special mercy of Srila Guru Maharaj in my life. There were so many incidences which happened, which took me to, like, more deeper to Krishna consciousness. Then later on, in 2014, I served in altar department, but by the end of 2014 December, there was a global retreat, and many of the devotees from London, they arrived. Mukund Hari Prabhu was there, Yadurani Mataji was there. So Radha Vinod Prabhu was, like, overall in charge for the global retreat. So Guru Maharaj called me and he said that you assist Radha Vinod Prabhu for 7 days for this global retreat. And then he said to Radha Vinod Prabhu, you try how do you find him? You just check it out. So that was my test period. Like, 7 days I was serving Radha Vinod Prabhu as an assistant in global retreat. And somehow it was mercy of Radha Vinod Prabhu. He passed me that, okay, after 7 days, he was good help in global retreat. So he was passed. So then Gurma said, okay, then continue with him in Arogya Niketan, Ayurvedic clinic. It was just established in October 2014. And for 3 months, Mataji and Prabhuji were taking care of everything. They did from scratch to all the, like, from scratch, they did establishment, like, all the setup of the Ayurvedic clinic. And everything was done. And then I was, like, given by Guru Maharaj to in the hands of Radha Vinod Prabhu. And they hold me very nicely and they taught me all the things how to do. So that was another gift. First gift I got in Surat as a Subalsham Prabhu, but after coming to Ujjain, I got another gift from Guru Maharaj's hand, that he, like, made my hand hold Radha Vinod Prabhu and learn so many things to manage the clinic, and through, like, not only clinic but the personal dealings, how to talk, how to walk, everything was, like, taught by them. I was not at all, like, it was, I can say in a short, like, it was just like a stone, but he polished me in 2.5 years while assisting him. And he made me so like, portable, like, he made me compatible, that one day Guru Maharaj can, like, ask me to handle such a big project. Like, Ayurvedic clinic is a big part of ISKCON Ujjain, and it has many of the services. And Guru Maharaj said me that you have to take care of it now, because Radha Vinod Prabhu and Mataji will be going back to London. And I was like, this was another shocking moment, which I got first in train, and now it is here. Like, what I will do, how I will manage. And I was awake till midnight, and I wrote a big letter to Guru Maharaj, like, there are different departments and so many services. How I will manage, Guru Maharaj? So then Guru Maharaj said, okay, we'll ask Champaklata Mataji to still continue. And then somehow it came, and, like, in the end, that I had to maintain. So somehow I tried to maintain the Ayurvedic clinic. And during this my service, whenever there was Guru Maharaj was consulting to the doctor, or he is undergoing the treatment, he allowed me to be there during his treatment. He engaged me every day whenever he takes treatment. I should go and place Prabhupada's lectures tape so that he's listening to it during the treatment in the treatment room. Generally, very less devotees are allowed in treatment room, but he gave me permission to be there. I was playing the Prabhupada's tape, and I have to listen carefully and remember that where it has been stopped, because next day Guru Maharaj will say that start from there only. So like in beginning, one day, first day, second day, I was thinking like it's okay, I can play from anywhere and this and that. Next day when Guru Maharaj said that you play from the same place, I was thinking where was that? And I was started searching where it was, and then somehow Guru Maharaj's mercy, it played from the right place and he was okay. So this was one of the part somehow I got. Then whenever Guru Maharaj used to come to Ujjain, there was arrival address. Sorry, Mataji, I'm taking much time. I think time is over, right?
No, Prabhuji, please carry on. No problem.
Oh, okay, I'll just take few minutes because you have other schedules as well.
We do, but
So
we love to hear you, so it's okay.
yes, so during my this Ayurvedic clinic services, one day Guru Maharaj arranged an Ishtagoshti with all the brahmacharis, and Guru Maharaj was asking everyone how is everything going and all. And then suddenly Guru Maharaj saw many of the white cloth, means white dressed devotees were there, and very few saffron devotees. So Guru Maharaj said, why so many white dressed devotees are here? And Abhay Charan Prabhu was sitting in the front, and he said, Guru Maharaj, they are new. And Guru Maharaj suddenly, no, I am seeing Vyasdev from many years. It is already 5 6 years, and I am seeing Vyasdev from many years. He's still in right. Why he's not taking saffron? And I was like, what should I say? I was embarrassed, and I just put my head down, and I was not saying anything. So Guru Maharaj said, no, no, it's okay. Color doesn't matter. Main part is we take Krishna consciousness nicely and serve, do the devotional service very nicely. So he just whatever he wanted to give, he gave me, and then he said, no, no, it's okay. Everything is all right. So somehow he settled. But the thing Guru Maharaj said was it was in my head, it was rolling again and again. Guru Maharaj said me this thing, Guru Maharaj said me this. He wants me to take saffron. He wants me to take saffron. But still, I took some time. Maybe I think 1 year or 2 year I took. And this was during the lockdown when Guru Maharaj was staying here. So in March 2020 there was a lockdown. March and April, I was been engaged in this service when Guru Maharaj was doing online japa and Uddhav Gita and all these programs. So Krishna Kishore Prabhu engaged me in this service, and he said that you have to set up Zoom for Guru Maharaj every day. And I said, setting up is okay. I will run away after setting up. But then I have to be there because Guru Maharaj will call what is happening here, what is happening there. So during Japa class, I have to sit in front, in the session only. And I'm chanting over there, and Guru Maharaj will call, after some rounds are done, he will see all the devotees one by one. And he will say that this from which session. There were two laptops actually. Two laptops were there, and I'll just share this picture. There were two laptops, and I have to show there was one Mac and another one was HP. So I have to show this laptop and where how to make the next. So this was Guru Maharaj called me once, and then I was just showing these things. But this was a little later. But earlier, when I was in White, and in month of May there was Nrsimha Chaturdasi. and a few devotees they plan to take saffron. And I was thinking, like, it's good these devotees are taking, but Guru Maharaj asked me to take as well, but I'm not taking it seriously. And suddenly, like, I got a call from my parents, and they were asking about me, and then they said that, what are you thinking about your future life? What are your plans? And I said, I don't know. So then they said, actually, you should proceed for your other things, like, in your spiritual part, whatever you need to do, you can proceed. So I said, some devotees are taking saffron. What should I do? And they were like, okay, you should proceed. And I was thinking, like, generally, like, there are objections that don't take saffron, like, wait for some more years and like that. But they were happy. They said, like, my father raised two hands, and then he said, okay, you should go for, like, taking saffron. Our blessings are there with you. And I said, okay. So this is Krishna's signal again. First signal was to come to Jain, and now the second signal is to take saffron. And in my room, there was one senior devotee. He was a pujari of Krishna Balram. So the same day, he also notified that when you will be taking saffron. I said, you are also asking, there is some plan going on by Krishna. So I was thinking that I should take now or not. And somehow I made up my mind, and then I informed Krishna Kishore Prabhu that I'm thinking of, and he was also happy. So I went to Guru Maharaj and I asked Guru Maharaj that, Guru Maharaj, if you so desire, then I'm thinking of taking saffron. Before that, I also went to Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj to ask and take guidance, like, what should be done. So Bhakti Prem Maharaj said that if you don't want to get married, then you should take it. So then finally I went to Guru Maharaj and I said, and Guru Maharaj was happy to know. And the day came a day before Nashinga Chaturdasi, 6th of May was Chaturdasi, and 5th of May we met Guru Maharaj. We were four devotees sitting in front of Guru Maharaj, and Guru Maharaj was giving saffron from his hands. It didn't happen earlier to other devotees, but it was a great opportunity for four of us, that Guru Maharaj gave by himself a saffron cloth, saffron order to us. But before giving, he said that whatever happens, you should be giving this life to Krishna in his service. So you should be following this order. It's good, like, this is the system is like, you take saffron order and then you proceed in your devotional service, and then later on you take sannyas. Generally it happens that brahmacharya ashram, then grihastha then vanaprasth, but and then sannyas. But there is an opportunity that from brahmacharya ashram you can directly go for sannyas. So this is the order. But whatever happens, if something is you are feeling that you are not able to, so then you can change in some time. But the best option is that you give this life to Krishna. You should be never leaving ISKCON. Yes, during initiation also he mentioned that I should never leave ISKCON, and I said, "Yeah, okay, Guru Maharaj, I won't leave." And uh, then he was ready to give, and then he asked, "Did four of you had second initiation?" And we were like, four of us, we didn't had second initiation. So then Guru Maharaj was saying that generally on second initiation one should take saffron. So we were thinking, I think now we won't get saffron because he was saying that second initiation is necessary. Then he said, no, it's okay. You are staying in ashram. You should take. Then he gave like, saffron clothes to us, and one by one he gave, and we got an opportunity. That was the first time. I think second time I touched Guru Maharaj's lotus feet to get the blessings. First time it was in Guru Maharaj's quarter. Guru Maharaj was going to rest, and there was no one who can give massage to Guru Maharaj. Krishna Kishore Prabhu was there. He was sick. Rasanand Prabhu was not here. There were another devotees were not there. So Krishna Kishore Prabhu came running to me. I was there on the top floor, and then he said, Guru Maharaj is calling you. I said, what? Guru Maharaj is calling. I said, no, for what? Then he said, Guru Maharaj is just calling you, come. Then while coming downstairs, he said, you need to give massage to Guru Maharaj. I said, I don't know. Like, it's okay. I'm like, taking care of Ayurvedic clinic administrative part, but not massage. So then he said, no, no, it's not that massage. This is like another one. So then I said, no, 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 I cannot go. And then he was just like, hold my hand and pushed me inside Guru Maharaj's quarter. And I was standing in front of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj said, yes. And I said, like, Guru Maharaj, Krishna Kishore Prabhu said that I need to give massage. Guru Maharaj, okay, come. And then he he lied down on the bed, and then he was saying like, okay, means like he just lied down, and I was there, and I don't know what to do, how to start. I paid my obeisances near the lotus feet. Like this, I did, like, I touched the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj. I took the blessings, and then I started, and that was the time I felt like, Guru Maharaj's body was soft like anything, like, the softest thing in the world you just consider, and that was like, Guru Maharaj's body. When I was like, pressing, generally Krishna Kishore said that I should press it like, I'm pressing like a dough when we make the dough or when we squeeze the clothes while washing. So it should be that hard. And I was like, pressing, and my hands were going completely in because it was very, Guru Maharaj was, body was very soft. And that was like, my first and last experience I gave Guru Maharaj, like, just for the sake of naming it massage, I just pressed Guru Maharaj's body, and I felt like, Guru Maharaj was into sleep. Slowly I came out, but I was like, sweating, and my whole body was shivering, and it was like temperature was high. I don't know what to do. Whatever I got, it was mercy of Krishna Kishore Prabhu. He pushed me. Somehow I got to this service from Guru Maharaj. So these were the some of the parts. Later on it came pandemic, and Guru Maharaj gave us the saffron, and then Guru Maharaj went to uh, Deland, and then we all know what was the situation. I already took so much of time, so I'll beg forgiveness. Whatever I was able to like, share in this service of sharing, I shared. Please beg me forgiveness if there was any mistakes or expression, like my English is not that good, but whatever possible way I just tried.
Prabhuji,
Thank you very much giving me opportunity.
you're most welcome, and there's absolutely no problems with your English. And a big, big Haribol. Wouldn't you say, everyone? Like 20.
It is birthday today.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
Haribo.
We need.
No, 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 no.
Is it not?
It's not today. No, no, it's not today.
27th of April. 27th.
Oh,
It's coming.
Oh.
We'll just talk.
Happy
We'll
birthday in
just do.
advance.
Yeah, definitely. Prabhuji, I just have one quick question. I appreciate, there's other things going on, so I won't take too long. Just a quick question. Have you gone and seen your father? Is he happy? Or with you taking saffron, things have gone downhill as well?
Actually, he gave me the blessings like over phone. My father
Haribol.
is like, my father is more of like, friend to me.
Oh,
Wherever
brilliant.
whatever steps I took, initially when I came to Krishna, I came to temple, he was not so much happy. But later on, he took up Krishna consciousness nicely. Today, he like, till now, he's chanting 16 rounds. He read
Oh,
Bhagavad Gita
wow.
completely. He's reading Srimad Bhagavatam currently.
And his
And
health is good?
his health is good. He blessed me. And when they met actually for the first time to Radha Vinod Prabhu, they were a little bit worried. But when Radha Vinod Prabhu said that don't worry about him, he's my like, first he said he's like my son, and then he said he's my son, don't worry about him. So they were like,
Yeah.
completely relaxed. So that
Okay,
was mercy of Radha Vinod Prabhu and Champaklata Mataji, that they took me as their son, and like, they like, gave, they pacified my parents that no need to worry. So
so that's
currently, like, my mother is also initiated, and father is not initiated,
yeah.
but he's practicing Krishna consciousness.
Wow, that's very good. And no problems with his health and anything like that. And
No, no.
bringing me to another thing, just quick question. This Ayurved clinic, Guru Maharaj, it was very dear. Obviously, Her Grace Champaklata Mataji, His Grace Radha Vinod Prabhu, and you guys all started it off. So, do you want to tell our viewers, and I'm sure most of us have already know, but there may be some who haven't had the opportunity to, come to this clinic. What sort of things do you treat, Prabhuji? Could you just say, like, it's pretty much most ailments, isn't it? Most of the diseases or most of the problems that one feels.
Yes, basically this is a Kerala Ayurveda based Panchkarma treatments. In this system, like they detox your body. Any kind of chronic diseases are there. It helps a lot. Means there are some of the diseases, there are some of the conditions we can say like ulcerative colitis, hepatitis B. This kind of conditions doesn't have any solution in the allopathic medicine system, but Ayurveda provides such a nice treatment system that it gets cured. We have a good review from Hemavati Radhika Mataji from South Africa. She was uh, she was our patient in the first batch. They took treatment with Guru Maharaj when we started the clinic, and she was going through ulcerative colitis. And she's still many times she will mention that after that treatment she didn't had any issues. So there are many chronic diseases that can be helped through Ayurveda. Many of the joint pains or many such diseases are there. If you visit our clinic's website or Google it, Arogya Niketan. So you'll get many of the conditions where you will find there are so many issues which can be solved through Ayurveda, and it is very easy. They detox your body first. Once the detox has been done, then they give the main treatment which helps your condition. So it is Panchkarma based, and Panchkarma is like 5 different ways through clean the body and then treat the body.
Okay.
Yes.
So very nice to hear, Prabhuji. We'll be coming, Rajesh Krishna and I are coming over to you, hopefully on Tuesday, if not tomorrow, or we'll confirm details with you tomorrow. And
Yes.
it'll be a pleasure. And anybody else who wants to, because I know you also do weight loss. I mean, those are usually the side effects anyway. So anybody who wants to even feel that they want to lose weight or anything, they can also contact you, isn't it? And the link you sent, I asked you for it earlier. We should be able to post. Oh, that's it. Brilliant. It's like by magic, Yadurani Mataji knows what's coming behind it. That's it, it's done. So thank you so much. I'd ask you, but no, it's been a pleasure to have you, Prabhuji. And
Thank you
thank
very
you
much.
so much for sharing. I have lots and lots of questions, but I'll keep them to myself because I appreciate at the moment it's nearly 11:30 here. Oh,
It's
nearly
almost
midnight. So
near the midnight.
it's just 6 minutes to midnight. So we'll let you go. And thank you so much for coming. And shall we just sing happy birthday in advance? What do you think, guys?
Haribo.
Dear devotees, Champaklata
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna to you.
Yes,
Hare
yes.
Krishna
Krishna
to
to
you.
you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna to
Krishna
you.
to
Hare
you.
Krishna,
Hare
dear
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Divyasade
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna to
Krishna to
you.
you.
So have a very
Thank
good, happy appearance
thank
day, Prabhu, from all of us. And I'm sure most of us will come see you one way or the other. And you take
please
care. And
bless
thank you for
me
coming.
that I can keep on serving in Guru Maharaj's services as Guru Maharaj wanted me to serve, and try to become as he wanted me to become, and be an instrument in his hand so that he can use me in Prabhupada's service. Thank you very
Definitely,
much.
Prabhuji. Very well said. I was just thinking when you were telling us about pastime, about Guru Maharaj's feet, I was just going to ask you, could you please describe what those feet felt like? And you already explained the body and everything. So, I'm sure you'll carry on with lots of services for dear Guru Maharaj, and he'll carry on guiding you. And then you've got your mom and dad here, Champaklata Mataji, 2 sets of parents anyway. So thank you again for coming, not taking too much of your time. And I really, really appreciate this late and coming here to enlighten us.
His Grace Vyasdev Prabhu ki jai.
Yay!
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Yeah.